You're listening to smooth jazz. I always wanted to say that. All right, so you see the video on the screen right here. Cardi B's own words by Aid Forrest, also known as Adagun Forrest, and Abe Idmore. All right, so um, I made a video before talking about how YouTube instantly deletes comments, and that's what the video is called. It's called YouTube instantly deletes my own comments on my own videos. And yeah, they actually do. So in this case, I made a comment on here and the exact same thing happened. So if you want to actually see that in action, look at that video. I'll link it below how they do this. But there are most cases when they hide comments and you have to sort by newest. So let me move this up. And as you can see, it says comments are 35. So if I count every comment plus the replies, I get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So how the hell we have 22 comments displaying, including replies, when it says 35? So quickly, like I always do, I'll say newest, right? And now we see a shitload of comments more, right? So they block your comments. And I'm going to show the comment I made that got deleted. It's fire, as always. But let me quickly recap about these comments that they actually hide, requiring you to sort by newest, which most people won't do. So, and it's always that you have to do that because that's the default view is top comment. So right here, I'll show a quick example. Trying to see. Oh, right here. You see right here? With this person, William Ckemons. I don't know how to pronounce that. He said this retard, his whole persona is annoying at best. I fucking hate it. Fucking hardcore tranny madness. World's completely upside down. And what I did was I come and told them, like I do on a lot of videos, I said, whenever you use the word tranny, YouTube hides your comment. They also disable notifications of people replying to your comment once your comment is hidden. They only pick certain users to do this to. Meaning if you are one of those people on YouTube that like to subscribe to channels like this and comment, they will target you because you subscribe to these types of channels, and they will start hiding a lot of what you say. Sometimes it can be something harmless as LOL. They'll hide that. But I can tell you when you use certain words that they don't agree with, like bitch, tranny, dick, pussy, things like that, they will instantly hide your comment no matter who you are. So as you see, they hit it. And as you see, there's no responses to what I said because he's not getting notified that I'm responding. And it's the same thing, I think when this person said bitch, I said, whenever you use the word bitch, YouTube hides your comment. And I said the same thing over. He probably went back to this video while he saw this comment, but otherwise he wouldn't have gotten notified that I'm talking to them. They do this with every hidden comment. I've tested this. I test a lot of things. So I said they've been deleting some of my comments even hours later on Adagun's videos. The last couple of days they're doing it instantly, even on my own videos. So the fire comments you've been waiting for. If I can go here and find it. All right, so right here, this person, this black woman says, why is this on my feed, right? And so I went to put a response in there. And the second person that says exactly also commented somewhere else on this page. And I responded to them. So let me show before I forget where it's at, where her comment is. Her comment is a response to this person. So this person, Origins of Man, says Cardi B represents the mindset of the average black female. That's her appeal. And she comes down here and she says, I'll come back to this also so you can read the rest. They say the average black female, huh? Also, she isn't black, so I'm not sure how we got dragged into this. And then I explained to her. So I went down there and I said, how you just going to breeze past all this shit I just said in the last two comments above this one just to type that shit? And then I was telling somebody that I had corrected my two comments that was above because it had misspellings. So let's go in order so we don't get mixed up, all right? So first, I want to tell you this. The response to that person in the other comment explaining why they were in the middle of this. Of course, it got deleted, but not before I captured a screenshot of it. So I'm going to go here. So this is what I said before they instantly deleted it. When what I mean is that I put this comment there, I closed the comment box, open the comment box back up, and it's gone. And I'm like, nigga, I copy my comments, man. So I said, because this is something you need to hear, that's why, you know, you being put in the middle of this. I said, when I was growing up, there was an old saying. The saying was, women know. You women are supposed to know when someone is masquerading as a woman and spreading this kind of garbage. The reason why black women are being pointed out in this video, who are #1 listeners as far as females are concerned. That is not a hate comment, that's the truth. She wouldn't have a career if it wasn't for so many black women listening to her records and trying to imitate that lifestyle. This is why she won't see a day in jail. Actually, I guess. Yet Bill Cosby had to see jail for doing the exact same thing and being accused of using the exact same drug. So then what I did was, if I can get it to come back, I came back when I found out my comment had been instantly deleted. I said, comment deleted, no problem. I take screenshots and back up all my comments. I will be doing the video now saying the same thing. I guess that they think I do all this typing for nothing, including the people that if I go to their channel and I say something and they don't like it, they try to wipe it out without me knowing. And I check my comments to make sure they're still there. I check to make sure if YouTube is lying and making me think it's still there, or what. I check everything. If there's no activity on my comments after a certain amount of time, that lets me know that it's been deleted, okay, by the uploader or YouTube. If there is only one like or just a heart, but there's no activity outside that one like and that heart, that lets me know that it's being hidden from other users except for the uploader. I check everything, okay? I even come back hours and days later and check on my comments. So even if they delete it hours later, I know. And you have to wonder, what the fuck? Why have a website that this is what you're going to do? If you can't have reliable notifications for when people upload things to tell their subscribers, and you want to sit here and fuck with the comments, and then when people try to come up with their own solution, such as Gab, you send distributed denial of service attacks to their website to try to fuck with them. And then when it's the Gab platform, you try to upload, at least to BitChute, hundreds of copyrighted materials and then turn around and claim copyright threat of litigation on them for the materials you just uploaded to get the website shut down. And then you also have a website bragging about some plugin you have to hide comments on whatever website you want, which does the opposite of what Gab does, and bragging about it's the same technology that's used to shield websites from DDoS attacks, admitting that you're the one that sent them to Gab, the one that's trying to rival the internet's comment sections that got shut down or censored. I mean, it's obvious what's going on. I'm only saying this because you're telling on yourself. If you want people to use your website and you know who I'm talking to, then you shouldn't do these type of things. So anyway, that was just a short rant right there, but they get it. So I'm going to go back to something else that I said, if I can find this comment. This was actually more important. If I can find it. Let's see. I basically said this thing with Cardi B is just like this scandal about her, offering to give niggas sex or threesomes just to drug them and take their money with Percocets. I said, this is a PsyOp. It's basically a social experiment to test to see if the black community reacts to Cardi B doing this the same way that they reacted to Bill Cosby, who was accused of doing the exact same thing, even accused of using the exact same drug. What a coincidence. And I said, what are the coincidences of that? Time to wake up. They do these kinds of social experiments often, and they also do it to rub in your face how women or wannabe women will always have carte blanche to do whatever. This person will never see the inside of a jail cell ever. And I said, see my comment above. It is also to be compared to the R. Kelly allegations. They want to see if you're still going to continue to buy Cardi B's music, even though you might not want to buy any more of R. Kelly's music. They want to see if you're going to be supportive and forgiving of Cardi B and sweep it under the rug, which is the complete opposite of what people did with Bill Cosby. This is no coincidence. They know exactly what they do. ABC, NBC, and CBS networks have been running the same race-baiting stories to get people to be their viewers so that they can sneak this garbage in on you, having to do with R. Kelly and Bill Cosby. ABC has stories featuring trans as black female victims of white police and random white men in the street. And I also talk about this in my video called ABC Fake News Using Trans as Black Female Victims. I will link to that. They really are doing this, and they're doing it a hell of a lot because they're the same pushers of the transgenderism and kids agenda. So it would make sense. So I said, while ABC has stories featuring trans as Black female victims of white police and random white men in the street, NBC has stories of Black men being harassed or assaulted by police. CBS has stories of random white people calling the police on Black people for doing nothing. And also, don't forget blackface, right? We see a lot of that on CBS. They love Black people, man. They love them. And I bet you if you research the history on these networks, especially CBS and NBC, I bet you they got some dirt on them having to do with minstrel shows and how they would treat Black people and humiliate them. I bet if you do your research, you'll find that. That's why they're trying to cover it up. So to go on with my statement, I said, don't forget ABC runs the What Would You Do series for years and years to get Black people to support their views. What Would You Do is basically a series that shows basically like people racial profiling in stores and trying to profile people that are conservatives and all this shit, talking about what would you do. That's a fake story. That's fake reality TV. So I said they have been doing this for years and years so that when they get ready to tear down a Black man, the Black community will not blink an eye because they think that these networks love and care about Black people. Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, okay? Bill Cosby's ABC, R. Kelly CBS. Is it making sense to you now? Okay, so I said the Brett Kavanaugh case was the same deal. They put a white man in front of people to see if we were going to be just as believing of the accusers that we were when Bill Cosby was accused. And they did the Kavanaugh hearing within the same 30 days that they were sentencing Bill Cosby to prison. I'm not completely sure, but I believe that right after Kavanaugh was found innocent and elected to be Supreme Court judge, that they sentenced Bill Cosby to prison within a few days. You can see how close those events are together. Suspect as hell. Okay, the Kavanaugh whole shit was fake. I'm telling you now. They wanted to see how you would react to a white man being Me Too'd and the highest you can go, a Supreme Court judge nominee. How you would react to him being Me Too'd compared to how you reacted to a Black man being Me Too'd. Two people being accused of the exact same shit. These are psychological operations and social experiments. They're doing it to see how much they can get away with, and their tests always come good. People always fall in line with what they want, and I don't understand how people are so fucking stupid. So I said these are all social experiments. The Kavanaugh hearing was fake. The allegations were fake. So I also said there is a such thing as Black female privilege. I don't give a fuck what nobody says, all right? We talk about white male privilege all the time, and this is coming from a Black man, all right? But we don't talk about Black female privilege. You want to see an example of Black female privilege? And the quickest way to turn a white man into a nigger is to have a Black woman accuse him of a sexual allegation. That's how you turn a white man to a nigger. That's how you know Blacks have female privilege. Okay? When a Black man and a Black female is applying for a job, you might have affirmative action and protected groups for men who are Black. But guess what? Black women fall under two protected groups, or should I say protected class. Okay? They're women and they're minorities. It's a win-win, even over white women who are just women, but they're not a minority and they're not a protected class. There is a Black female privilege. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I call it like I see it. And I call it like I see it for everyone. It's not just one-sided here. You can look at my videos and my videos will attest to this fact. I'm not down with the bullshit. So that's why I make videos and talk about the stuff that I do. Thanks for listening.